public affairs segment, giving the masses a grasp of informative, educative, and entertaining updates on current issues while guiding them to follow the latest development in the society. In TV, a broader perspective.
A church service is a formalized period of Christian communal worship often held in the church building. It's a place to worship God in spirit and in truth. Despite the fact that due to COVID-19, most churches feel reluctant to conduct their services, even at the relaxation of lockdown. But this was different in most churches, as they did not carry out their church activities but also engaged in the yearly celebration of Fathers. Father's Day is a day set aside every year to celebrate the loving and caring men in our lives, as well as honoring fatherhood and their influence in the society. This was a case of Church of God Mission, where most activities were centered on Father's Day.
Love you, the church will love you, and we know that God will continue to keep you in the name of Jesus. Lord, I pray for the fathers today. Lord, fathers are pacesetters. They carry great responsibility on their shoulders, for their families, even for generations unborn. Today, as the whole world celebrates the fathers, we celebrate our own fathers in the house. All the fathers here, and even potential fathers, we present them before you.
I feel great as a father. I feel great. I feel good. Fathers know that God has placed them in their families to be responsible for their families, to take care of their families, to love their families, to care for their families, and to lead the family in the way of God.
We are happy to be alive to celebrate today. I feel good because I'm a father, a complete father. You know, I have children, I'm taking care of my children. What's supposed to be my responsibility as a father, I'm doing it. And God is helping me as a father.
I must say that I'm highly privileged and honored to be one of those that are being celebrated today. So we give God thanks that we are alive and well despite the challenges that we are having in the world now. But we still, deemed it necessary to gather and tell God thank you for making us fathers.
Still on church service activities, one of the things people do in church is to pray to God, since prayers is a way of speaking to God directly. So it was at the Restoration Chapel, where the members of the church expressed themselves to God in prayers and also prayed to God for keeping them during the pandemic.
Your Father's house, we discover them today. We expose them today. We bring them to shame today. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ. The chance of God upon them in the name of Jesus. And we rescue you in the name of Jesus. Lift up your hands up to the Lord. We restore whatever they have taken from you. In the name of Jesus. We release you to possess them in the name of Jesus. Everyone whose fruitfulness was limited, we proclaim you now fruitful in the name of Jesus. Everyone whose lifting was limited, we command be lifted in the name of Jesus. Everyone whose prosperity was limited, we proclaim you prosperous in the name of Jesus. The doors that were locked against your life, we command them open now.
Followed by the song ministration of the choir, whose wedding centered on the greatest love of God. So true is thy saying, how good and pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. One of the church service activities in a church is praising God. Praise is an acknowledgement of His power, authority, wisdom, and worthiness, while worship is relational. At the Mount Zion Christ Church, they rendered praises to God in various forms, ranging from the children choir to the youth choir and down to the main choir.
I feel so delighted. As you can see, the church is charging. Everybody is happy because during the lockdown, it was as if we are not going to worship God again in groups.
I am very happy to be in church, more delighted because the Lord has done it. This is what we were hearing from, but the Lord has made it that it is possible for all Christians to be in church. Glory be to God.
I am beaming, I am excited, so I'm very happy and I give glory to God.
Indeed, praise and worship is what brings the children of God together to feel the exhilaration of victory in the church. Furthermore, each and every church on services followed the guidelines of the Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, by observing social distancing and wearing a face mask.
Beam TV, a broader perspective.